class, week 3, session 3. We're going to go ahead and get started with our warm-up. So chest expansion. Just make sure you're being mindful of how your body feels today. So if you need to take it easy, maybe you're a little bit sore from yesterday and the day before, just do so. This is where we're going to connect our breathing with our movement. Good. And down for cat and cow. Hopefully the breathing is getting easier for you. Obviously, if you're not used to coordinating your breathing with your movement and you need reminders, that's what I'm here for. So just when I cue you into doing that, just make sure that you try and be personally responsible for your breathing. So practicing will make it more of a habit. Dynamic, hips down, hips back. Good. Seated position. Go ahead and come on down. Bring your knees with you for your 100, legs all the way up. And go ahead and begin your 100. All right, when you're done, head down, feet down. We're going to go ahead and go into our leg circles. Go ahead and bring one leg up, bend the knee, open the hip, and we're going to go small circles to start, and then we're going to increase the size of the circle today. So just small rotations. Now I want you just to add a little bit more size to that circle. So slow it down and enlarge the circle going in the same direction. And now we're going to go back to small but reverse. And then we're going to go into a little bit larger. And bring that foot down, bring the other leg up, bend, open the hip, small circles to start. And just enlarge the circle slightly. Slow it down if you need to. And then back at the top, we're going to go slow or small circles, reverse the direction. And then we'll go a little bit bigger. Good. All right, go ahead and bring that foot down. Nice. All right, first time through, one exercise at a time. We're going to go ahead and start with a single leg crunch. So my hands are going to be behind my head. Each time I bring my head and shoulders up off the mat, I'm going to bring my knee in and then drop that foot, lower my head, and then lift and bring the other knee in, okay? So it's a single leg crunch. Here we go. Ready? We're still scooping at the top when we lift the shoulder blades. And go. Two more. And rest. Good. All right, double leg is going to be with big side sweeping arms today, okay? So legs still do the same work that double leg does, traditional, but we're going to sweep our arms up to the side and back, okay? Go ahead and bring your knees in. Head and shoulders up, arms start out at your sides, down at the bottom. I'm going to extend my legs and sweep my arms all the way up and back. Two more. Last one. And rest. All right, so our bridge today is going to be with bent arms. So I'm going to bend my arms with my forearms and my hands facing up towards the ceiling, keeping my elbows down. I'm just going to lift my hips and press my arms down into the mat. And then I'm going to lower my hips, okay? All right, here we go. Bend your elbows. Make fists with your hands, and we're lifting, pressing, and lowering. Lifting, lowering, lifting, and down, and up, and down. One more, and up, and down. Good. And rest. All right, so the crisscross is the same as with the single leg. We're going to crunch as we cross. So I'm going to do the same leg work that I did in the single leg. I'm just pulling one knee in at a time. But now we're actually crossing over, okay, with the hands behind the neck. Here we go. We're going to lift, cross, lower, come back to center. Cross the other side, keeping the shoulders off of the mat. Just crossing. Knee pull. Breathing. Last one here. And rest. All right, so we're going to go single straight, one leg at a time, and we're going to do a pulsing move, okay? So let me demonstrate. So this leg is straight. I'm going to keep the other leg bent. Head and shoulders are up, and I'm going to pulse, which means I'm going to add a little bounce to that pole at the top. See that? I'm going to keep my rear down on the mat when I do this. We'll rest in between each leg because our head is being held up. All right, here we go. Leg up, head and shoulders up, scooping, pull, let it go. Breathe. Last one. And rest your head. Extend your other leg up. Again, we're going to lift our head, shoulders, and pulse. Last one here. And rest. Nice. All right, double straight modified. We did these, I think, the last time. We're gonna bend our knees, extend our legs, and pull them all the way back up, okay? Where we're gonna keep our legs together instead of in an open V position. So go ahead and bring your legs up, keep them together, connected with knees and feet. Head up, hands behind the neck. We're gonna bend, extend, and pull. Two more. Last one. And rest. Good. All right, slight bend of the knees. Our roll-up holds with an arm sweep, right? Seeing how far we can come up off the mat. Reach back to start. Remember all those cues. We're going to sweep, lift, scoop, chin to chest, tighten those glutes, squeeze those pelvic floor muscles, press that back and down into the mat, come back down and inhale. So we lift and exhale. Here we go. Down, inhale, up, exhale. All right, roll to your side, push yourselves up. So we're gonna roll down, lifting our arms up. Here we go. Hold. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. Good. All right, sitting up tall. Split your legs. We have saw today. So remember, our arms are outstretched, sitting up tall. We twist. And then we're just going to lean, trying to connect our abdomen to our thigh, keeping our back flat. Lift up. Switch to the other side. Slowly lean and lift. Slow this pace down. Two more. Last one. Good. All right, legs together. So we have our rowing exercise. Hands in or locked. Collapse your spine. Remember, we're leaning back and pulling. Leaning forward, let go, split the arms, lean forward, sweep the arms around. Last rowing exercise here. All right, seated balance. And we're going to keep the feet on the ground. All right, so we're going to round our back. And we're going to keep our feet on the ground. And all we're doing here is pushing our abdomen forward, and we're lifting up our trunk to this tall position here. Feel that? Okay, so rounded. And press forward and up, and back, and forward, and back. So feel the change in the position of that lumbar area. Good. Now bring the feet off the ground. Same thing. Collapse and lean forward. So now you have a little balance element. Keeping the feet on the floor. Just changing the position. Good. All right, spine stretch. It's just a tiny little move in that exercise, but big results there. All right, spine stretch. Last one. Good. All right, bring your legs together, bend your knees. You're going to come back on your elbows. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to pull one knee inward. And when I get to the top here of this inward pull, I'm going to just shift my knee out and then shift my knee back in and then extend that leg out and then bring that leg down. Okay? Lifting the abdomen up, I'm going to pull the other knee in, out, in, down, switch, in, out, down, switch, in, out, out, down, in, out, switch. Last one each side. Last one here. Good. Sit up tall. And let's knee hug. Release your back. Good. All right, you guys, we're going to come over to our tummies for our pull straps. Grasshopper. So arms are at your sides. Legs stay down. Ready? We're going to lift and sweep back and come down. Exhale as you lift. Press that pelvis down. Inhale on the way down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Let's go one more. Up. And down. Fold your arms in front, bend your knees, flex your feet. We're going to lift and tap those heels together. Grasshopper. Head stays down. And rest. We'll do 2 sets. Bend, flex, lift, and tap. Good. And rest. All right, bring your hands outside your chest. We have modified slow push-up, again into low back stretch. Lots of practice with this one. Exhale as you push up. We'll go one more and finish at the top. Good. Kneeling tall. All right, we have our mermaid at the top here, arms outstretched to our sides. Make sure we're nice and tall here, glutes are engaged, abdominals are pulled in, and we're sweeping from side to side. Easy side bends, big breathing here. Okay, so we have teapot. I don't know if we've done this before, so let me demonstrate it here. So we're down on our elbows, and we're going to bring one leg back, okay? The leg is lifted here. Pull my elbows in a little bit, because what's going to happen is I'm going to press up on my hands, and my leg comes down. And then my elbows will come back down with my leg up. See that? So I'm pressing up and coming down. So this is the teapot push-up. Go ahead and start. Let's switch legs. Press up, press down, up, down. Last one. Good. All right. Come on down to your side, all the way down for lying side leg lifts. Come all the way down. All right, we're going to put our hand out in front for balance if you need to. Otherwise, just bring your arm to your hip if you don't need the balance for the leg lift. We're going to lift, bend, extend. Lift, bend, extend. So nice and strong in the hip, the leg, abdominals are pulled in, we're pressing this hip down, focusing on balance and strength here. Breathe. Last one. Good. All right, bend your knees, come up on your elbow. Bring your hand behind your head, and we're going to do chest expansion, but we're going to lift our hips. So I'm going to lift my hips, and I'm going to pull my hips back as I drop my elbow down, looking down at my mat. Push my hips forward, lift my elbow up, and then lower my hips, okay? Here we go. Hips, arm down, chest expansion, hips down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. One more. Up, down, up, down. Switch sides. All right, come all the way down. Your leg lifts. All right, here we go. We're lifting, bending, extending. Right here on me. Lift, bend, extend, lift, bend, extend, lift, bend, extend. One more. Good. Bend your knees. Up on your elbow, hand behind your head, and here we go. Chest expansion. Hip, hand down, and up, and down. more. Good. All right, seated position here. Go ahead and knee hug before we start again. All right, we're gonna go second time through. We're gonna double some exercises up. We're gonna start with that single leg crunch with the leg work, and then we're gonna go right into that double leg with the big sweeping arms, okay? So go ahead and come on down, bring your knees with you. Good, feet down, hands behind your neck. Go ahead and lift your head and shoulders up off the mat, and we're gonna go ahead and begin. Here we go. Lift in and lift knee in. So crunch and knee pull. Breathing. Remember to really focus on your exhale, pushing that exhale far and long. That'll help control your inhale. Last one here. Knees in and out. Sweep and in. Out and in. Out and in. And out and in. One more. And out and in. Good. Legs down, head down. Next we have our bridge with our arms at our sides, except this time our arms are going to start at the mat, and then when we lift our hips, we're going to bend our elbows, okay? So the arms do this movement here while we're bridging. And then we'll go into our crisscross crunch. All right? Here we go. Ready? And lift. And down. And up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down. All right, hands behind your neck, and crunching and crisscross. Here we go. Switching legs. We'll go two more. Last one. And rest. Good. All right, single straight is going to be a little different today. This time through today. So we're going to pulse like we did the first time, but we're going to exchange the legs. Okay, so it's traditional single straight with pulsing rather than just doing one at a time. And then the double straight, we're just going to reverse the movement, and I'll let you know what we're doing there, okay? Legs all the way up, head and shoulders up, and we're going to pulse and switch. Last two, last one. Legs all the way up, hands behind the neck. So now we're lowering both together, then pulling the knees in, extending the legs up. So just the opposite direction. Legs are still connected together. One more. And rest. Good. All right, slight bend of the knees. We have our roll-up holds, starting with our arms behind us. Here we go, lifting up on the exhale. And down. And up. And and down, and up, and down. Last one, up, and down. Go ahead and roll to your side, push yourselves up. Now when we roll down this time, we're going to split our arms at the top when we're leaning back. So it'll look like this. Watch me. I'm going to lean back, split my arms, lean forward. All right? Here we go. Ready? One more. Good. Nice. All right, split your legs for saw. We're going to pulse at the bottom for saw. So we're just going to hold it down there just a little bit longer with a little pulse, just a little tiny bounce, okay? Arms outstretched, twist, lean, slight bounce, lift up. See that? Twist, lean, maintaining as flat a back as possible, right? Two more. Last one. All right, bring your legs together. We have our rowing exercise. Hands interlocked. Collapse your spine and begin. Last rowing here. Good. All right, seated balance with your feet off the floor. All right, I want you to bring your hands over your knees. I want you to round your back, drop your head. And now I want you to sit up flat and slightly extend those legs. So you have this slight 90-degree bend at the knees now. And I'm sitting up tall with a flat back, and then I pull my legs down and I round my back. So it's up and down. Feel the change of the position of that lower back. Good. All right, spine stretch. One more. All right, bring your legs together. Go ahead and bend your knees. You're going to come back on your elbows. All right, so I want you to slightly bend the knees. So straighten the legs out a little bit more. Same exercise, just a different starting position for the legs. So I'm going to lift my rib cage up. I'm going to pull one knee in, rotate it out, bring it back to center, extend it out, drop it down. In, out, in, out, down. last one here. Good. Come forward, knee hug, release your back. All right, you guys, we're gonna turn over. We have pull straps, grasshopper, and then our slow push up into low back stretch, okay? Go ahead and turn over. Arms outstretched to the sides, starting with our pull straps. We're gonna add a little bit of a pulse move, looks like this, at the top of our pull straps, okay? That's the only change. Here we go, ready? Lift and sweep and pulse and down. So we're just holding that position up a little bit longer and down. Obviously only if you can. One more. And down. Good. Bring your hands in front, rest your head against your back of your hands. We're going to go ahead and bend, flex the feet, and heel tap. And rest. Second set of grasshopper, bend, flex, lift, tap. And rest. Hands outside your chest. I want you to keep your elbows close to your side when we do this push-up, okay? It's going to be a little more challenging. So instead of our elbows out, we're going to bring our elbows close to our side. So our hands are right outside our chest, okay? We're going to push up and back. So keep your elbows directing back behind you and your arms at your sides as much as possible. See if you can do this, okay? Ready? Up and back. If you cannot, then just make sure you change the position of your hands and your elbows. Maybe elbows moving out and wider with your hand position. One more. Good. Kneeling tall. We have mermaid. Here we go. Two more. Good. All right, we have that teapot push up, right? The leg extension. Come down on your elbows. One leg is extended and up. And we're going to pull our elbows in a little bit and we're going to press up. Leg comes down, come down, leg comes up. Last one. Switch legs. Last one. Good. All right, come down to your side for your lying leg lifts. We're going to reverse the direction this time. So I'm going to pull my knee in first, extend my leg up, and then pull the leg down. Okay? All right. In, up, down. In, Bend your knees, up on your elbow. Chest expansion. Here we go. Up, down, 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 up, and down. Switch sides. Leg lifts. Opposite direction. Here we go. In first, up and down. Last one. Bend your knees, elbow, hand, chest expansion. Here we go. Up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, seated accordions. Hands on knees. One more. All right, legs out in front, sitting up tall. We have figure eights in front. So we're just gonna hold our arms out in front and we're figure eighting. Palms up, palms down, shoulders rotating. Breathing. Hold your hands here, palms down, pull your elbows back, squeeze, out, in, out, in, out, in. Last one. Good. All right, front stretch. Leg over leg, pull. And switch, leg over leg, pull. All right, you guys, we're done with session 3. So one more session and then our weekly connection to close the week out. So I will see you next time. Nice job.